In 2010, scientists gave heartbroken people Tylenol. It worked. Not because heartbreak is fake, because your brain can't tell the difference between a breakup and a broken bone. This is not a metaphor. If you've ever felt a real physical ache in your chest after losing someone, comment yes below. You're about to find out why. Let's go back 50,000 years. You are a human being living in a small group of roughly 15 to 50 people. This group is everything. They are your food supply, your protection, your shelter builders, your childcare, your entire social world. Outside this group, there is nothing but predators, starvation, and exposure. You don't have the option of being alone. Alone means dead. Not metaphorically, literally. A single human being separated from their group in the ancient world had a life expectancy measured in days, not years. So your brain evolved a system, a threat detection system so powerful and so deeply wired that it treats social rejection as a physical emergency. Because in the ancient world, it was one. That system is still running in your head right now, fully intact, at full power. It hasn't been updated in 50,000 years. Here's the neuroscience. In 2003, a researcher named Naomi Eisenberger conducted a study that changed how scientists understood pain. She put people in a brain scanner and had them play a simple computer game where they passed a ball back and forth with two other players. Then, without warning, the other players stopped passing the ball to them. They were socially excluded, ostracized, left out. The brain scans showed something that nobody expected. The same region of the brain that processes physical pain, the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex, lit up in response to social exclusion. Not a different region that handles emotions, the exact same region. The same neural hardware, the same system. Your brain doesn't have a separate circuit for physical pain and social pain. It runs them on the same wiring. And it gets more precise than that. In 2011, researchers at the University of Michigan took people who had recently gone through unwanted romantic breakups and put them in brain scanners. They showed them photos of the person who had left them. Then they applied heat to the subject's forearms, actual physical pain. They compared the scans. The overlap was almost complete. The same brain regions activated by the heat on the forearm activated by seeing the face of the person who broke their heart. Same regions, same intensity, same neurological signature. Your heartbreak is not a metaphor. It is registered by your nervous system as equivalent to burning your arm. Now here's why. For almost all of human history, being rejected by someone who mattered to you meant something catastrophic was about to happen. It meant you might be losing your place in the group. It meant resources might be cut off. It meant protection might be withdrawn. It meant, in extreme cases, you could be exiled, pushed outside the firelight into the dark where the predators waited. The brain that felt rejection as painful was the brain that took it seriously. The brain that took it seriously was the brain that did something about it. That fought harder to maintain the relationship. That changed behavior to restore the bond. That did whatever it took to stay inside the circle of survival. The brain that felt rejection as merely unpleasant, the brain that could shrug it off and move on easily, that brain got people killed. So evolution kept the pain. Generation after generation, the humans who felt social rejection most intensely were the ones who fought hardest to stay connected, stayed in the group longest, and survived to pass those genes on. You are descended from the people who hurt the most when they were left behind. And your brain still doesn't know the difference between losing a partner in 2025 and being exiled from a tribe in 50,000 BC. The threat assessment system is the same. The response is the same. The pain is the same. But here's where it gets stranger. The pain of heartbreak doesn't just activate the same brain regions as physical pain. It responds to the same treatments. In 2010, psychologist C. Nathan DeWall ran a study where he gave people acetaminophen, regular over-the-counter painkiller, every day for 3 weeks. He then measured their levels of social pain, hurt feelings, and feelings of rejection. The group taking the painkiller reported significantly lower social pain than the placebo group. Tylenol reduced heartbreak. Not because heartbreak is imaginary, but because the pain system processing it is the same system that processes a broken bone. Same hardware, same chemical pathways, same solutions. And there's something even stranger happening in your body during heartbreak that almost nobody talks about. When you lose a close relationship, your body goes through something that looks remarkably like withdrawal. Cortisol levels spike. Sleep is disrupted. Appetite changes. Your immune system weakens. You are literally more susceptible to illness in the weeks after a breakup. And when researchers have shown heartbroken people images of their former partners, They have recorded activation in the same brain regions associated with cocaine craving. Your brain registered that person as a source of reward, as a survival resource, and losing access to them triggers the same neurological emergency signal as losing access to food, water, or shelter. This is also why no contact is so hard. You're not weak for struggling with it. You're detoxing. You are not sad. You are in withdrawal. You are experiencing a survival threat response that your nervous system has been running for 50,000 years. Which means the advice to just get over it is the neurological equivalent of telling someone with a broken arm to just stop feeling it. The pain is not a choice. It is a biological function doing exactly what it was designed to do. Signal that something critical to your survival has been lost and demand that you pay attention. The question is not why heartbreak hurts. The question is why we ever thought it shouldn't. For 50,000 years, the humans who felt this pain most deeply were the ones who survived. They fought for their relationships. They maintained their bonds. They stayed inside the circle. The ones who didn't feel it, the ones who could lose someone important without the body screaming, they are not your ancestors. They didn't make it. If you've ever been told to just get over it, drop a heart emoji if you needed to hear this. So the next time you're lying on the floor at 2 a.m. wondering why your body is generating a physical ache for something that isn't a physical injury, remember this. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not overreacting. You are running a 50,000-year-old survival program that kept your entire ancestral line alive through conditions that would have ended most modern humans in weeks. The pain means the system is working. It always has.